my name is Carl Rosa. The day we departed from Austria-Hungary, I left behind my best friend Ryan. He was furious. Ryan moved from Mexico to Hungary about 2 weeks ago. Ryan is 11 years old. I also left behind my favorite toy that I built with my 2 bare hands. My granddad was left behind because he didn't have enough money to move to the United States. My grandfather didn't have anything to sell because he lost it in a fire that spread quickly throughout his room. I had to the journey over on the ship. There were many sick kids that puked in buckets around a mat. My grandmother was being crazy, and every 5 seconds she was screaming, "No!" or "Help!" I'm hearing voices, so I was drawing on a piece of wood I grabbed before we went aboard the ship. My mother was pacing nervously around the ship. I was feeling fine, but still worried about my grandfather. I met this other 10-year-old going to the same place as my family and I. His name was Lucas Rosa. He was always asking me questions. Lucas was very curious. Lucas told me he was from Germany and that his father and grandfather were already in America. I told him I was from Austria-Hungary and that my grandfather doesn't have enough money to come over with us. The day we arrived, I woke up to a man shouting, "We're here! We're here! Wake up! We're here!" at the top of his lungs. I ran to the top of the boat to see the Statue of Liberty for the first time. It was beautiful. Lucas came running up to the top too. He told me that the statue meant we were close to Ellis Island. I was getting more excited but nervous. I didn't know what was yet to come. I knew that I was going to have a physics exam. I knew I was going to have to learn a new language, but what I didn't know was that when we arrived, it took 1 to 2 hours to get off the boat. The first thing we did at Ellis Island was we got off the boat and sat in a waiting room for about 3 hours. I thought I was going to fall asleep, and I was finally told that we could go to the exams where we were going to take forever, I thought. They took us to our beds that we had to sleep in. It was hard to sleep in the crowded room, but eventually I got tired enough and passed out. After that, we woke up. Well, I woke my grandmother and mother up after I woke up. We went to eat breakfast. There was this cafeteria where we could eat and talk at the same time. When I was talking to my parents and mother, Lucas came over and asked if we could eat with us. His parents hadn't woken up yet, and he thought we should eat something before waking them up. We got done eating, and I then went with Lucas to wake up his family. But when they woke up, they asked who I was and what I was doing here. He told them that I was his new friend and I wanted him to help wake you up. The doctor examined us. My grandmother got marked for senility and I wasn't marked with anything. Neither was my mother, but Lucas's parents didn't make it. They were both marked as physical months. Lucas had to come with us for the rest of the examinations, and we all made it through everything, but I didn't get to see my grandmother again. Now we will wait for my father to come by on a ferry from New York. When my father came by, he told me that Lucas could come live with us. I was so happy, but I didn't know what we were going to do. What I found out was horrible. I had to work with my family in a factory. Lucas had to do the same thing with my family and I, too. My father and mother were furious. I thought we didn't have to work, we just had to learn. But now we will spend the rest of our lives working in a factory with my parents so we can survive.